Wait a second, that's not how you spell it. The episode starts with a plane flying in the sky. We see that these goobers have been captured and tied up. I just want to ask, why is this dude smiling? You're getting mugged, bro. This red guy does his weird villain stuff because he needs to be a villain or something. I don't know.
Yes, sir. The plane is ours.
We see the whole gang pulling up in this goofy plane. I don't know how that thing's flying, but okay. Red guy dips because he needs to be important later in the episode. These two goobers have a severe case of stormtrooper aim. Like, why are you even doing this if you guys can't even, like, shoot at a guy, bro? Like, you guys have terrible reaction time, too. While Wall-E yaps with the guys who've been captured, the rest of the guys just decide to dip because they don't want to get stabbed.
Three of them just jumped ship.
We see two more members of the gang show up, and I guess they're bouncy and they just don't take fall damage. While the rest of the gang are fighting, Wall-E does some serious slander on penguins.
Are you kidding me? Penguins can't fly.
Cat guy, who I guess has been left unattended this entire time, pulls out a bomb, and Wall-E throws it outside, but blows an engine.
You just blew an engine. Let me handle things in here.
Alex, who I'm gonna call Skill Issue Bird from now on, is having skill issue and is getting absolutely destroyed by these clowns. Thankfully for him, Green Goblin comes and saves him.
Why weren't you out here earlier?
Like you've been doing anything important for the last 3 minutes.
Did you guys seriously blow another engine?
Since both engines of the plane are blown, they have to ask Kit Kat Bar to help them out.
I can see underrated HQ, but you're gonna fall just short of the beach.
I have an idea. Alex, over the left wing.
How's this guy still show like no emotion? He just looks like he's bored. I'm pretty sure when you're in a plane that's about to crash, you don't look like that.
That's not how you do it.
Alright, if you know so much, then you pilot the plane.
Okay, so you're telling me that this guy's supposed to be some qualified individual, and then he just steps out of the seat of a moving plane and just doesn't do anything. I don't know, maybe there's autopilot. And also, why is there no co-pilot seat? Either way, this goober is just kind of stupid. Okay, so how does that thing land silently? And also, I'm assuming that a ship like this would have the entrance or exit on the bottom, but this thing's lying flat, so where is the actual exit? Is it on the top? I guess it would be on the side, but like, why? All of the goobers make it back to Underrated HQ by either swimming, because I don't see the life rafts, and wait, hold up, let's go back. Okay, so in this shot, we see that this goober right here doesn't have a towel on. But in this shot, he magically does, and the only place where I see people giving towels is Kit Kat Bar, which is inside the building. Come on, guys, continuity. Mr. Eggman, which is kind of like the boss of them or something, comes in and asks them what's going on while getting absolutely dunked on by his, like, robot.
Yeah, it was the 3K special.
Wall-E is like, Penguin Man plane got hijacked, and Robot Guy's like, this kind of stuff is happening. But Eggman's like, it's probably a bunch of 8-year-olds goofing around. Wall-E is like, we don't know who hired them. And then Eggman's like, you'll be fine. You have a bunch of teams and whatever. But Wall-E's like, we actually have one team. And Eggman's absolutely flabbergasted.
One team? This is the future defense of Scratch. How are we supposed to work with one team?
Nobody's skilled enough.
I don't know about you, but some of the people in the team don't seem to be particularly skilled.
I don't want innocent people getting caught in the crossfire again. It's too dangerous.
Don't you have your team from the battle against Foy?
Well,
Okay, so what is he looking at? He's literally just looking at a blank red thing, and don't even tell me that it's like one way. I don't think that works. Like how does that work? He's looking at nothing. Did everyone just like die?
most of them either left or inactive or, well.
Hey guys, it's me, Cousin Hippopotamus!
I see.
Eggman's like, surely got some other teams or something, right? And Wall-E's like, well, we got like Beta Squadron, but you know, they're not a team, they're not like skilled. And Eggman's like, well, how about you train them? And he's like, they don't have skills, they're like cringe. and he's like, oh, come on, bro, they're like special.
Unique about them that you didn't consider yet. You can't exclude people that don't exactly fit into the definition of elite.
I doubt it.
Wait, what did I say? That thing is not one way we can see clearly, so that means before he was looking at absolutely nothing. I was right, guys, never doubt me. Also, the thing is like mirrored, because if we can see it properly, that means he will see it in a mirrored fashion, which means he can't read it, which is kind of stupid. Okay, so we got a lot of different characters, so we gotta hang tight. So we have regular sized human, and we have Stick Guy. We cannot slander Stick Guy. I will slander literally everybody else but Stick Guy. I'm pretty sure this one's Taco Bell. We got Donald Trump, cause orange.
You've been at this for 4 hours. Clearly this team is going nowhere.
Aw, but I didn't
This one's Small Square.
even find out what this thing does.
What? How'd you get that?
Wall-E goes on to say how he should probably disband the team because they're too skill issue and stuff.
If you disband Beta Squadron, you'll lose this defense program's greatest member. Me!
After Hunted Skelly defies gravity for like 10 seconds and makes a big fire pit, Wall-E finally decides, okay, we'll do like one more trading thing, but if you guys fail, I'm gonna disband the team, so you guys better like lock in. Then our final member of Beta Squadron, James, because I can't think of a dumb nickname for him, had to take a picture with Penguin Man and is yapping about Blue Mavi, which is like Best Buy on severe steroids. Meanwhile, Kit Kat Bar enters like the ship, or I think this is a random like electrical room, I don't know. And he's like, Malination, stop being creepy, goober. But it's actually Red Guy, which I told you, he's gonna have to be important later. As Wall-E is going over the test mission thingy, Nemesis's ship, kinda pulls up, and the shields are kinda cooked because, Red Guy went into the electrical room and disabled everything. Then Nemesis does his villain monologue thing, because he has to do that to appear, like, evil. And they somehow got Kit Kat Bar there already because they're like really fast and efficient, I guess. Wall-E tells Alpha Squadron to get ready and stab Nemesis, and he tells Beta Squadron to get inside and get electrical back on because they're cringe and bad at life. While Alpha Squadron is fighting outside, Small Square tries to get the electricity on, or power on, whatever. And you dumb goober, when you press down, the light goes on, so why are you switching it back and forth like a bozo? Also, there's just this random black dot that's connected to Hunted Skelly, like floating in the air, so that's fun. Hunted Skelly's like, we should help them, but Donald Trump's like, no, we're about to get kicked out of the squad, and Wally 10-0 has evil clone, too bad for him. But Small Square's like, yeah, you can't kick us out if we do something cool, so we should do something. Green Goblin tries to say some cool one-liner, then it absolutely gets destroyed by this ship.
Enigma!
Hunted Skelly is like, okay, let's go, but Donald Trump is like, we need a plan. Black and white ripoff of Hulk is flexing his muscles. And Blue Wazo is, he's, being,
How can I call it? Small cat!
When you're more scared than a frickin' color, you know you're cooked. Regular sized humans like, what if we just kind of do whatever? And Donald Trump's like, no, that's not a plan, and everyone else is like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fine.
Wall-E's like, my technology's cool and better than you, but then he realizes Nemesis guy has funny admin codes that makes him really powerful and stuff. Wall-E's like, those admin codes can destroy Scratch, I can't let you leave with those. So he's like, I don't want to do this, but I have to. So bro genuinely just flies up and shoots like a US nuclear arsenal on him. And I just want to ask, how does he fit all the stuff? Like, there's no way his like backpack or whatever can fit all those freaking rockets, missiles, whatever you call them. Like, that just doesn't work, it's just not possible. But then Nemesis does like a Wakanda Forever and channels all the energy and makes big shockwave or whatever, makes him fly and stabs Wall-E's like wings so he falls down and like gets clapped. So now Beta Squadron rolls up, but first Hunted Skelly gets thrown into a rock. James's bombs, which sound suspiciously like James Bond, gets like redirected into a funny laser and he gets absolutely cooked. Small Square tries to do Assassin's Creed stabby stabby, but Nemesis uses his spidey senses to flick bro away. Donald Trump fires green laser, but Nemesis absorbs into big red ball. Taco Bell throws a RPG into funny red ball and it explodes, and Nemesis takes his first point of damage. Nemesis does the Thanos rainfire scene, but this time he's like winning and stuff, so he's just doing it to look cool and not out of desperation. He just kind of shoots Underrated HQ and it gets absolutely destroyed. Wall-E looks at Underrated HQ burning to the ground and he's sad. Nemesis does funny villain like yap yap yap, and then Wall-E gets tasered by a red guy. And then we see the other guys getting put into ships to be put into funny Nemesis prison or whatever. Red guy's like, okay, where's my payment? And we absolutely know, bro is not getting paid. And Nemesis does the evil villain thing. It's like, I'm not paying you, but your payment is I'm not gonna stab you, like, right now. We see Beta Squadron and Wall-E together in a ship, which I don't know why they didn't just put Wall-E with Alpha Squadron, because I'm pretty sure that he's, like, kind of part of Alpha Squadron or whatever. And everybody starts arguing and, like, being sad. And Small Square's like, why couldn't we stab him? And Taco Bell is like, oh, because we were dumb and we played into his hand. But Wall-E's like, nah, it's also because he had the admin codes and he makes them, like, OP. Wall-E's like, if he isn't careful, he could destroy Scratch. Hunted Skelly's like, nah, we can't let that happen. But Donald Trump's like, we're all tied up, we can't do anything, bruh. But then Stick Guy and regular-sized human does some unprecedented amount of aura farm. They, like, hijack the ship because they're just that cool and, you know, they're just, like, better than everybody, bruh. Small Square's like, great, we can go to Nemesis' funny ship, and then we can be, like, better and kill him or something. And Wall-E's like, no, but Alpha Squadron, he has them, and they're, like, better than you, need them. But then they're like, what if we just, like, rescue them? And they're like, come on, Wall-E, it's worth a shot, and it's better than sitting on your lazy bum. And Wall-E's like, okay, but we gotta work together, we gotta save Alpha Squadron, and, like, be better and whatever. And then we have this final scene of the ships, like, flying toward funny Nemesis' ship, and we see Hunted Skelly flying, which means he's better than dumb Blue Wazo, so he should be on Alpha Squadron instead of him, bro. Also, I have one last thing to complain about. In this shot, James is, like, completely fine, but the last shot we see him, he looked like a big, like, black piece of charcoal. He looked like he was, like, dead, bro. So yeah, that's kind of the end of the episode. If you want me to make episode 2, like and subscribe, or if you don't want me to, also like and subscribe. This episode gets 2 continuity errors out of 5 gobos.